The Alfa Romeo 16C Bimotore is one of the most extraordinary Grand Prix cars ever built, representing a significant milestone in pre-World War II automotive history. Born out of necessity during a period of fierce rivalry between European racing teams, the 16C Bimotore was Alfa Romeo's answer to the ever-increasing demands for speed and performance in the world of Grand Prix racing. Although it didn't go on to dominate the circuits, the car's dual-engine design was revolutionary, making it an engineering marvel that laid the groundwork for future innovations. Its short-lived career in motorsports made it a rare but unforgettable entry into the world of high-speed racing, led by one of the most iconic figures in motorsports, none other than Enzo Ferrari. So let's start the story off. The 1930s were a crucial decade in automotive history, particularly in the realm of motorsports. Alfa Romeo was at the forefront of this racing revolution, with strong competitors in both the European Grand Prix and the Formula Libre categories. German manufacturers like Mercedes-Benz and Auto Union had raised the stakes, pushing the boundaries of speed with their technologically advanced cars that featured powerful engines and aerodynamic designs. The rivalry between Alfa Romeo and the German manufacturers became intense, particularly as the latter started gaining traction on the tracks. Backed by state funds and engineering prowess, Alfa Romeo's dominance was being threatened, and drastic measures were needed to reclaim the lead. This led Enzo Ferrari, the manager of Scuderia Ferrari, which was Alfa Romeo's racing arm at the time, to hatch an ambitious plan to conquer the German threat. Enter the 16C Bimotore, Alfa's radical solution to outpower the competition. You see, in early 1935, Ferrari and Alfa's chief engineer, Luigi Bazzi, embarked on a quest to build a car that would challenge the might of Mercedes and Auto Union. Their approach was groundbreaking. Instead of attempting to squeeze more power from a single engine, they decided to employ two, a configuration that was rarely seen in racing up to that point. The concept involved mounting two 3.2-litre 8-cylinder engines, one in the front and one at the rear of the car, giving it a combined output of around 540 horsepower, which is fudging insane for a car of that time, especially considering the tires and brakes that were fitted to these cars. At least the heft of the driver's bollocks added some traction. Anyways, the car's name, 16C Bimotore, is derived from the total cylinder count, 16 cylinders, as well as its unique twin-engine layout, Bimotore. This design was radical and unprecedented, aiming to harness the sheer brute force to overcome its rivals. But building a twin-engine car is no small feat. The car's tubular steel frame had to be reinforced to support the combined weight and stress of these two engines, one of which drove the front wheels and the other the rear. A complex synchronization system ensured that both engines would operate in unison without tearing the car apart from the inside. While the twin-engine setup was an ingenious way to maximize horsepower, it also came with significant drawbacks, most notably weight and heat management. At approximately 1 ton, the car was heavier than its competitors, and with two powerful engines generating immense heat, cooling was a major challenge. Engineers added extra radiators and created large air intakes to help manage engine temperatures, but even these solutions were not enough to make the car truly competitive in long races. That said, let's delve into its racing endeavors. So the 16C Bimotore made its racing debut in 1935, and although it didn't achieve sustained success, it did set speed records that demonstrated its raw potential. The most famous of these feats occurred in June of 1935 when Ferrari enlisted legendary driver Tazio Nuvolari, often called the Flying Mantuan, to push the Bimotore to its limits on a stretch of highway between Florence and Lucca in Italy. Nuvolari managed to reach a top speed of 200 miles per hour, which was a remarkable achievement at the time. It was one of the fastest speed records on land during that era and demonstrated that the Bimotore was indeed a technological wonder. However, this record was bittersweet. While the car's straight-line speed was undeniable, it struggled with handling and endurance during the Grand Prix events. In actual race conditions, the 16C Bimotore was hampered by its weight, and the difficulties of keeping both engines running smoothly during long races. Though Nuvolari's skill allowed him to compete with the likes of Mercedes and Auto Union on certain tracks, the Bimotore's fuel consumption and high temperatures made it impractical for sustained success in Grand Prix racing. But despite its shortcomings, the Alfa 16C Bimotore was a crucial experiment that paved the way for future innovations in motorsports. While the twin-engine configuration was ultimately a dead end, it highlighted the need for a balance between power, weight, and reliability in racing car design. The lessons learned from the 16C informed future designs both for Alfa Romeo and the burgeoning Ferrari brand, which Enzo Ferrari would go on to establish after the war. Moreover, the 16C Bimotore's brief but impactful presence in motorsports history showcased Alfa's willingness to innovate, to take risks, and to push the boundaries of what was considered possible at that time. But at the end of the video, please let me know what you guys thought of the video and what do you guys think of this crazy Grand Prix racer of the 1930s. I think this is one of the coolest racing cars out there. It's just sad that it wasn't competitive at all. I mean, most of these crazy cool cars are either banned because they like just too good, or they just don't work. But you won't know if you don't try, and that's why I like these stories. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys thought. If you guys enjoyed this video, please have a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys did like it, you'll most like most of my other stuff. So just go to my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,